After a long day of chasing greens, sinking putts, there's only one beer. A real beer. Vintage Lager.
Come on. High class. Give me that strut post, come on. Take another snap, snap. Drop it back to a clap, clap. Ooh, just like that. Yeah, just like that. Give me that sunshine energy. Mix with a friend of me. Watch how we do when we do it. Yeah, we're too bad, let me prove it. Yeah, we're too bad, too dangerous. Checkmate when we make a move, so come on. Watch how we do when we do it. Yeah, we're too bad, let me prove it. Yeah, we're too bad, too dangerous. Checkmate when we make a move, so come on.
The Duckhook Classic is 21 days away and it is for sure loading. Can you believe it? 3 weeks and we're off to Highland Gates for the best tour of your life. We can't wait. Everything is in place and bring it on. Thank you for watching, everybody. We've got a busy show today. We've got Killarney to look back out for the Thursday League, and then we're looking forward to Blue Valley. There's a couple of little things in between. There's some classic talk and some team match play talk, etc., etc. But I'm not alone, as always, and thank you for joining us. And who else is joining us? Well, we have Frikkie. Hello, Frikkie.
Hello, Mazo. How's life?
Life is good. Life has been busy. Life's been all over the place. Spent the last week in Eswatini running after the golfers and came up with a nice show. So if you want to see, it should be on Catch Up, the Sunshine Tour F&B Eswatini Classic. Have a look and see what I get up to. We've got Hansi with us. Hello, Hansi.
How's it, Mazo? All's going well here on my side. I saw the other day that Cornell was sitting with a book, a whole lot of encyclopedias behind him. So I thought, well, listen, I've got A behind me, Alcoholic Intelligence. So we'll see how this show's going to go.
Looks brilliant. It looks exactly all right. Hansi's going to inform us about what happened at the Thursday League at Killarney. And then we got the champion from Killarney. His second win now on the Thursday League, and it makes a big difference. Not only ranking points, but the Thursday League standings. And we will reveal to you what it looks like now. Josh, welcome. How are you?
Good evening, all. Good evening, Maza. I'm doing well, thanks.
First of all, congratulations. Well done. In your interview, you said you've been putting in a lot of effort. You've got a coach, etc., and it looks like it's paying off.
Yeah, so that's, I suppose, go back to the drawing board, keep things simple, put in the yards, and hope everything pays off.
For sure. Now, we just got to see if the handicap comes down.
Snip, snip.
Snip, snip. I have people watching, which is fantastic. We have Kieran, my vice captain, is watching. Good evening, Marsa Gunners. Good evening. Shandon's watching as always. Good evening, Ducks. Looking forward to the show. We've got Andre Uchis Vessels. Hello, Amal. We've got Rudolph watching. Goeienaand, all the Duckhookers. WMG is watching. Hello, all. Hello, WMG. Nice that you can join us. Jonathan Knowles is with us. Evening, ladies and gents. Yakumin is watching. Ricky Pereira, as always. Good evening, Ducks and Duckettes. What does this Karen say? Frikkie got a new Tinder profile pic. I mean, LinkedIn profile pic. Are you on Tinder?
It's
Frikkie?
that new picture loaded today. I don't know where that picture was taken. Maybe Akashi, I can't remember. But yeah, that new one.
Wesley's watching. Laka all. Paul, is that the love nest? I don't know what he's talking about. Brian Owens watching. Good evening. Falsy King here. And then Paul is watching. Hello, peeps. I relegated those guys on the left. You did indeed. Okay, let's just touch on that. Frikkie, Josh, relegated.
Yes.
They won't be playing
Yeah.
the final event.
We had an awesome game at Acacia, and I couldn't play, and Josh couldn't putt. And then about a week later, Josh wins a Duckhook event. So well played, Josh. Very proud of you, eh?
I sense a bit of sarcasm.
We needed Arcasia to be on a Thursday.
Yes, for sure. Granville's watching, says, congratulations, Josh. And then finally, Fran is watching all the way from the beautiful Kruger. Very nice. Thanks for joining us, Flana. Let's get straight into things. First of all, I have a question of what golf course this is. Now, I try to make it a bit more trickier. Are you ready, Flicky? Because you're great at this game.
I suck at it. Whatever.
Here it is.
But my golf is suck. Let's check.
I had to take out some names, but would you be able to tell me what golf course is? Now, let me tell you this. If you know, I'll be very, very impressed. So I'm going to leave this up for a second. You can fire through a few guesses, and we'll see what the chat line has to say, if they can figure it out. I'll give you a tip that not many people have played this golf course. Creak, 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 creak.
In Joburg, though.
It's in Joburg, yes.
Well, I want to take a suggestion. I've never been there,
Hold on, don't say it yet, because you're probably right.
but
There it is. So if you think you know, put your answers down on the chat line. Let me see if anybody has come up with anything yet. No, Hunt You Down, first team in the quarters. Yes, we'll touch on that, Rudolph. Hunt You Down is the first team in the quarters. Okay, what else do we have? Well, we're going to go straight and start with a classic, because the guys have put in so much effort with their houses and their AI pictures. It's been fantastic to see, and it's great that people are doing it. But first, I want to show you this, Frikkie, for Team Frikkie. This is Team Mavs. Look at us. Look at us. We look like proper here. Karen as my vice captain. Jenny as my Valenkamp. Listen to me. Jenny as my vice captain. And I must thank my vice captains. They've put in a lot of efforts to make our Team Mavs thing a little elevated this year. So thanks for that. And there's a couple of surprises coming on tour. And let me remind you, 2nd of September, yes, it's a Wednesday, will be the classic preview show. And we'll break it all down. We'll do the team pairings, Frikkie. You've still got to put them together, because I've got mine.
Yeah, look, I've got about 80% of my team pairings already. So, yeah, ready to go.
You ready for us? It's going to be a tight battle. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Going to the houses. Okay,
It'll be a fun one. Eh?
Let me show you what the guys have come up. If you haven't seen this, or you're not in the classic group, you wouldn't have seen this. But this is the House of Thunder. Ryan, Frikkie, Kieran as the captain of the house. Barry Fenter with his abs sticking out there. Myself, shorter than the rest of them. And Ronnie. So that will be the House of Thunder. What do you think? What do you think?
I think it's
Very
a winning house. There's a big fist there. I don't know if you've seen that big fist. So everyone's going to get a PK there. So yeah, we're looking forward to that.
And let's not forget that we are the reigning champions.
Yes, correct.
Let's move on to the Viking house. Look at this. Look at these Vikings. We've got Bernard there, champions of the course, with Stefan, Barry White. What's that guy's name? Sorry, Jaco. My bad. Michiel, Peter Zak, Stefan Lombard. Ozzy. Looks very cool. Well done. We have the tequila house. Look at the tequila house. Yeah. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila. Floor. Woo. Brandon, Urgis, Graham de Villiers, Martin as the captain, Quibus, Wimpy, Werner, and Rudy van der Vat. And the guy on the floor, who's that?
That looks like Jacobus though, but he's not in that house because it's full.
Oh, okay.
Some guy that came to party there.
So he passed out there, but he's going back to the other house that he's supposed to be in, the Viking house.
Yeah.
Hansi, here's your house. No, there's not. It's next, but this is the Misfits house. We don't fit in. We win. Dino, Simon's brother Tyrone, Ricky as the captain, Neil, Quibus, and Josh. Is that Josh? Wow, Josh, you look grown up there.
Yes, Mario.
Apparently.
Yeah. Very nice. I like it. And as I was saying, this is your house, Mr. Mafia.
Yeah, so we've got Rudolph there, and then the guy that never missed nothing, old Mr. Donnie, and then myself, Donovan, and then last but not least, BJ.
More. Let's see what you guys can do. You have Donnie on your side, and you know he's going to be a regular points scorer. Let's move on to Duckster's
Exactly, yeah.
Paradise. This is Granville's house with Gary, Riyadh, Sudesh, Lester. Sudesh is on the right of Granville with Daryl. What the end is that? One is Mark, and
Mark,
one is, yeah,
Doyle. I forgot his
Wesley.
name now.
Wesley.
Wesley. Yeah.
Yeah. They look amped up with their green jackets. Very nice. Brandy House.
Just lovely.
Here's the Brandy Mansion. We've got Henning, Cornell, Yaku, Rujan, Fats as the captain, Frana, Grant, Peter Prinsloo, Leon Oosthuizen, and on the end we've got it's Marius de la Rey.
You're good with this, eh? Well done. I got lost halfway.
Yo! Good thing that I remember the names. This is Braaibroekie House. So we got Marnus, far left. We've got Francois coming again. And Jonel is joining us this year. There's Braaibroekie. Then there is Edward, Jenny, and Paul. Braaibroekie House. And if they don't look familiar, then maybe they'll look more familiar like this.
This was awesome.
So well done to everybody who sent this through. It's going to be great when it comes to the team competition this year, and lots to play for. So thank you very much. Let me just, before we go to Killarney, see who else has said anything. Yanel says, the only problem with Tequila House is Wimpy can't putt.
Wow.
Wow. Right, we've got a couple of guesses coming through as well for the course, and I'll get back to that soon. Cool. Let's go to Killarney Thursday League. So, Hansi, give us a bit of a wrap of the Thursday League, because we know that cold front came through, and on the Tuesday people were losing their minds. And are they going to freeze on Thursday? So, what was Thursday like?
Thursday was definitely much better compared to Monday and Tuesday. So I don't think the cold was that bad. I think after the third hole, I actually took my jacket off. So then it definitely warmed up a bit. And the golf was warm for myself on the first nine, one or two stupid mistakes. But yeah, then the back nine, I struggled a bit. I did see some of the guys also struggling right throughout. Some of the guys you don't expect it, like Mr. Grant Nell. But it was such fun. I said to Jamie and Josh halfway through the back nine, I'm just here to enjoy and watching decent golf, because neither of them could really put a foot wrong on the back nine. It was
Nice.
great fun to watch.
Why do you think, gentlemen, at the bottom, the course played hard? Well, not for Josh, but why were the scores tough?
Well, I think some of the guys did find quite a lot of trees. The greens was quite firm, so they didn't always hold. But then obviously the greens, the speed got quicker as the day went on, obviously as well. So I think some of the guys might have struggled to get the pace right as soon as it warmed up a bit.
Okay.
And then also, obviously, because of the rain that there was, the bunkers was quite hard as well. So
Okay.
I had it once or twice, hit out of the bunker, then you hit over the green. So yeah, into the next bunker, then back into the other bunkers. One of those situations.
Sorry, Hansi. Sorry. Josh, it's your time to shine. Top
Yeah,
of
I
the
think
standings
also-
right there.
Yeah. Yeah, top of the standings. That was a good day out. I mean, it was freezing those first three holes. I think that's where it was a tough morning to start. So if you played a few bad shots at the start, I think tough to get going. But got there nice and early, warmed up on the range, had a few putts. And yeah, just kind of all fell together.
800 credits in your Moxie Spot account. Frano Wu, whatever that name is, that's supposed to be an R, came second. Well played, Francois. Well played. Donovan Peacock had a good round, coming in tied third with Byron Knutzer and Daryl Miller. Donnie, six with plus 131 points. Very nice for one handicap. Jamie Sherry, Yanel, another top 10. Riyadh, another top 10. And Rudy Pretorius. So well done to these characters that played very well. Josh, I'm going to put your score up, and you can take us through this.
Yeah, I think couple of highlights there. That first hole, always nervy. It's a nice 5 down the middle. Hit a pitching wedge just short. Chipped on, made the putt. Yeah, then just pretty much made a little mistake on 9, taking a 5 wood instead of the 5 iron. Then things went right on the back there. That 10th hole, I think it was a 5 down the middle, 7 on the green, made the putt.
Sure.
The ball just kept more of the same as we went on.
Tell us about the birdie on the 15th.
The par 5, again, 5 iron. I had a good 5 iron. I got a 265 iron. Then a 6 into the greenside bunker. Chipped on and made the putt. Nice and easy.
Beautiful. Were you scorecard watching? Or live scoring watching, should I say?
Towards the back, kind of got the idea I was playing well. Had a quick look. I think after that birdie on the 15th, had an idea I was in the running.
And you were far in the running. So it was just a matter of finishing 17, because you could have not, you pretty much didn't have to finish 17 and 18 and you probably would have won. That's always nice.
Yeah, there was no pressure at the end there.
Good.
Mas, but like Josh said that he 5 iron off the tee. I think he really had 2 bad tee shots, and that was the 2 times he didn't use the 5 iron.
Okay.
But the rest of the day, he was out driving me and Jamie with his 5 iron, and we were eating drivers.
Wow.
So,
Fricky, would you like to hit your 5 iron 260 meters?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that would be very nice to do that. I don't think I'll ever do that, but yeah,
Never.
that's crazy. I'm thinking
No.
about Gary losing his heads on his irons, his 4 iron, and his drive, and all that kind of stuff. I'd like to know how many shafts you have broken with your swing, Josh. I mean, have you ever?
Yeah. Tell us. Have you broken clubs?
I've broken 2 clubs before. They were second-hand clubs that I'd gotten. There was some rain in December, and we were playing Killarney, funnily enough. The 4th hole, that par 3, my 9 iron head is still sitting in that 4th pond. And then on the back 9, the 11th, my 5 iron head flew off into the sloot on the left, but that I got back. Only 2 clubs I've broken.
That's crazy.
Hit it softer. Does that count as a club abuse?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Jenny, load him.
Yeah.
Just load him. Soma. I know you're watching. There were some comments.
And I can't recall that I've seen. Sorry, Messi. I can't recall that I've actually seen anybody launch a ball as high as Josh does. I don't even think I can need my lob wedge as high as he launches his ball with his 6 or 7 iron.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's something different. If you haven't played with Josh, when he hits that thing stays hit for sure. Some comments that Hansi managed to get. Thanks again, Hansi, for running with a Thursday at Killarney. And then he got some comments from the players, and this is what they had to say.
Ten minutes. Yeah.
Daryl, yeah, solid top 5 finish here at Killarney today. How was the round for you?
It was very enjoyable. I always struggle on this course, so I'm quite surprised that I played as well as I think I did. So I got some lucky breaks. The putter was a bit hot, but I was in good company.
So did you think you ever stood a chance looking at the leaderboard today?
I didn't look at the leaderboard. That's exactly the point. I think I just played my game as best as I could, and I tried to not make too many mistakes.
So what worked?
The putter worked, and basically playing quite defensively for a change.
Welcome back, Mr. Barenknutzer. Finishing in 4th place here at Killarney.
Thank you. Yes. I worked here for a couple of years, so I think a little bit of home course advantage, or hopefully some home course advantage. But yeah, played lekker, had a lekker full ball, and enjoyed being back at the Duckhook.
Making an appearance here on the Thursday League. and
Yeah.
finishing third position.
Yeah, I like it. Had to put a day's leave in, but worthwhile. So definitely was a good group of guys, and I enjoyed it quite a lot. No,
So yeah,
definitely.
anything in particular that worked for you today?
New driver, definitely. Had to spoil myself, so definitely had to put that in the bag. And 2 birdies, that worked in my favor.
It was a good round. Yeah, and they had 2 or 3 bad holes, which I could have done better. But overall, I'm very pleased with my round. I changed my driver about 3 weeks ago to a new driver, and I must say it's working for me.
Any hole that stood out for you?
I think all the par 3s really it's really nice par 3s. It's difficult, but it's nice holes.
Josh, second victory on the Thursday League. What was the magic to the round today?
So finally got a little bit of a warm-up routine that I hit with my coach this week. Worked on the putting, just making sure the ball's in play off the tee, and then trying to roll those putts in.
So was there a particular stretch of holes that actually kept you going with such a nice back nine that you had?
So I think it's the 10th hole. We had a little bit of a wait, and then I had a good tee shot. Hit a nice 7-iron, got a lucky bounce, was on the green, and a good putt for birdie, 3 for 5. Just inspiration for the rest of the round.
And obviously you're going to climb in the Thursday League rankings. I think you should be close to the top after today.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm catching Granty there.
So what is the aim for you for the remaining couple of games that's left on the Thursday?
So I think just more of the same. So to put pressure on Grant, make sure I'm in play off the tee, and see whatever happens.
So 2 things I took from that is drivers are working because 2 players had new drivers and they played very well. And then Josh, for you, I have a question. Lester said, Josh, if I come for a session, will I be able to hit my 5-iron? That must be 270 meters.
Session.
Definitely a session. I'll get those hips moving like the Happy Gilmore 2. Lots of rotation.
Yeah.
Get the 5-iron going.
So there's your answer, Lester. If you want to hit it that far, he's going to help you rotate. Nice. Right. Yebo.
Meza, so show us the spanner in the works. You know, after Josh has won, there's now a spanner in the works on the leagues. Gooi hom vir ons, man. We want to see it.
I'll gooi straight away. Josh, here you are. You are leading Thursday League by 2 points. You've gone up. And there you are. Grant has been dethroned. He's now 34. Ronnie, Jamie are tied on 225. There is a big gap between first and second. So it is... One hand is kind of there for you. You just have to keep going. Riyadh is at 5th, 222. Jason down, 221. Kieran, 212. Michiel, 210. Jaco Jacobs is also. So the goal now is you definitely want to win this thing.
Yes.
Say yes.
Yes. Goal is to win.
Just got to keep it steady. Because coming with that, don't forget, is captaining the Thursday team at the shootout. And that's a big honor as well.
Yeah, it's very exciting things ahead.
Well, at least it gives you some motivation to keep going and keep practicing. Let's go through some more of what we had happening. Yeah, the closest to the pins, Hansi.
Yes, yeah. Donnie taking it on the par 3 4th. Winning himself a little spa session there with Josh. Then Mr. Rudy Pretorius they played just behind us. So they were the second 4-ball that came through on the 9th, and he stuck it there, getting it closest in 2 for the Golf Concepts voucher. And then a whole list of names that was on the par 3 14th. And at the end of the day, Mr. KGB or Leon Westhuizen got a restriction hat there. And then the Marla Tours voucher for the par 3 17th goes to Mr. Baron Knutzer or Knotzer.
Lekker. Well done to those guys. And let's remind you of what the Tara Golf Cart Hole-in-One Challenge stands at now, Killarney. We added another 144 shots, total 2760, and yet nobody has won the cart. We've come close, but not close enough. And I'm sure after Blue Valley, we'll get close to 3,000, and maybe we'll even get it. Who knows? And don't forget, when we get to the Classic, there's 5 par 3s over the 3 days, and that cart is up for grabs. So there's 15 opportunities to try and get yourself a cart.
Because Leon's closest to the pin was 2 feet, so with 2 of his feet. So we know it must be close because he doesn't have big feet.
Yeah, must be very close. Very close. Very good. Very good. A 4-ball alliance. This is what it looked like. George, Lester, Daryl, and Jacobus taking it on 84 points, which isn't a lot, to be honest. An 8-pointer on the third. Very nice. George making 4 points and Lester making 4 points. And there's a whole host of 6s. But just to show you that a 4-ball alliance can actually win on 84 points. Can you believe it? Wow. Not 105.
It's possible.
Can you believe it?
Yep. 84. Wow. And that 4-ball will go into the August putt-off for a free silver membership, which is 11 free rounds. So George, Lester, Daryl, and Jacobus are in with a chance to get that. And that will happen at Sunday 1 at Acacia before we start again. They've got a nice long green there. So we'll do it. Not Acacia. I keep getting ERPM and Acacia mixed up. ERPM.
Okay.
ERPM.
Yes.
So if your name's on there and you're available, make sure you book so that you can at least be in it and with a chance. Because we want to give it away, Fricky.
We do, Mazo. I mean, we're trying our best to make it as easy as possible for the guys. But yeah, no, it's in the end, it's a putt that you just need to sink. So I think they must get some practice, like Granel did. I mean, the first time we had this competition, he took it. So, yeah, we just, keep the momentum. You must go with it.
And at least it won't be as difficult as Acacia because that green, to get the distance, was like this. Whereas ERPM is flat and straight.
Sort of straight, yeah.
Yeah, but better.
Sort of, yeah.
So maybe we have a chance to give it away. Let's move on to the best of the par 3s. There you see Dani Geldenhuys making 3-pointers on 14 and 17 with Josh. Josh had a good day on the par 3s, it looks like it.
Yeah, it was a good day out on the par 3s. I think they were all kind of a similar distance except for the 14th.
But 3 points.
Take a 9 iron and just...
Great. Just whack it. And there you go. And
Just
putt it in. Best of the par 4s. Josh features again. This is a Josh show. And Francois, at least Francois here, with Barnard Kurtzer. Well done to these gentlemen. 1 under on the par 4s. Many par 4s. Simon Mayer, Riyadh, and Rudy Evans. And then +1 for Lionel, Michiel, and Daryl, and Jamie is just there on +2. Let's go swiftly along to the best of the par 5s. There's not much to talk about because there's only 2 par 5s here. And Donovan looks like he made, well, on his, I don't know what the strokes would be, but he either made par or eagle or birdie to make -4. Josh again -2 with Lionel -2. A little 4-pointer on the 5th there. Neville Kurtz, also -1 with Dani, Barent, and Mark. And then James, Marnus, and Hansi. Hansi, you like the par 5s?
Yes, yeah, man. Now, I actually just made 2 pars on the par 5, so nothing spectacular or fancy. But, yeah, with the birdie putt just looked out. Jamie and Josh both made birdies on the 15th, sorry. So, yeah, these I played the par 5s decently.
Well done. Well done. Right, where are we now? Front 9. Donovan Peacock, -4. So he led the front 9 without real challenge. But as you look at his scoring there, 3 points. There's a bit of a 0-pointer there in the mix. But 3 points, 4 points, 3 points, 3 points. He had a great run from hole 4 to 7. And then finished off his front 9 with -3. With Frana, Riyadh, Francois, Barent, Daryl, and Dani all on -1. And then Henning Grant and Yanel on even. If we move to the back 9, Josh, -6 on the back 9. Well, obviously that 5-pointer on 10 helped. But again, you had such a good run. We'll leave the 14th out. But 12, 13, 15, 16, 17. Sealed it up for you, Josh.
Yeah, it was a good run. I think after that birdie, I got a bit excited and I hit one ball down to Midrand, down the M1,
Yeah.
and then it was uh, pretty nice and straightforward from there onwards.
It must be nice being able to hit good shots and getting on a run like that, because then it feels like you know what you're doing.
Yes, it's nice to not have to punch out from the trees and just play some good golf. Feels like you said, like you know what you're doing for a change.
Yeah. I think that's important because sometimes we rock up on golf courses and we don't know what we're doing, Flicky.
Yeah. Look, I've had those. My question though is to Josh. How many 3 putts and 4 putts have you had at the Killarney? Just checking.
I had
You
two
can say
3 putts
zero.
at Killarney.
Yeah, two 3 putts.
putts
Yeah.
at Killarney, and no 4 putts.
It could have been even a more of a riller, that could have been -7 at least, Yes, like it. Well played, eh? I'm still angry
Thank
at
you.
you, but well played.
Leon says ek dra 'n size 9, het nie met Granville se skoene gemeet nie. Funny guy. Yes, Jacomin, he's moved. I moved him. He's now there for you to see. Josh, this is your season so far. Modderfontein is your worst round, 25 points. But since then, you've been in the 30s. Some people, including myself, wish that could be the case. You won at Pretoria on +4, 32 points. Irene, another 32 points. Reading, another 32 points. Glendower, unlucky not to pick up the trophy on 38. Just pipped. Who won at Glendower? Can anybody? Hansi, you will know.
Yeah, Lukey.
Lukey won it on 30. Was it a count back or was he on 39? I can't remember.
39.
Harton, 31. Krugersdorp, 30. And then 41. You broke the 40 mark at Killarney. So your average is 32.63. That's pretty good going.
Yeah, very happy. On this, it looks like playing quite consistently. So just keep up more of the good work going forward.
The only one that's missing there, because if we had to take your Sunday one and a Cassia, I think you only made like 14 points.
It wasn't that bad. I think it was like 22, thereabout.
Okay. Over-exaggerating a little bit. But yeah, keep it up. It will be nice to have a close race. So Grant, if you're listening or you're watching this back later, you need to pull up your socks so that we can go get it close when it comes to the 11th tournament and put some pressure on Josh. And then we can really celebrate on the 18th as the last man makes that birdie putt. Or Josh makes the birdie putt to win the league. That will be a great feeling.
Great.
Last game, Mazza? Which course?
What course?
So we've got Rijmsig coming up next in September on the Thursday. Then we go into Dainfin in October and Kyalami on November to finish off.
Mooi. That'll be nice.
Kyalami.
Sorry.
So he will finish with a 5 iron, 7 iron, and then 2 putt for a birdie, eh? Imagine. I think actually your 5 iron will hit that water, eh? Come to think about it.
Yeah, it might.
5 iron.
It might just because it's a par 5, the last hole. Well, or if he goes, if he's on the other side, it will be the 9th, but he won't be. We'll make sure that he finishes on the 18th. Paul Vallenkamp says Frikkie was the 14 points. Was it really?
Yeah. Most probably.
Sure. Sorry, Frikkie. I want to touch on the teams because one team has played so far, and Sultan of Swings, Lukey with his super sub Ronnie took on Rudolph and Donovan and lost 4 and 2. So they're the first ones through. And Blue Valley will have a couple of more games coming through, which is great, so that we can whittle this down, because once we get through the round of 16, I think it will go pretty quickly. Hansi caught up with Lukey as the game was finished. And this is what Lukey had to say.
Lukey, how was the team game?
Pretty much like that shot just now. It was not a good game, but I think Donovan and Rudolph played exceptionally well. They dovetailed like champions, and it was good fun.
Short and sweet, but always nice. Lukey is such a humble person, Hansi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely was. You could see the shoulders was hanging a bit, but like you said, Donovan and Rudolph played well. I think they were something like 5 up after 6, and then Ronnie started pulling it back a bit. And then with Donovan's consistency on their back nine, which is the front nine, I think that just pipped him there, just for them to take it 4-2.
Nice. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see who of the next two they will face. Now, let's just wrap this one up. Gentlemen, any ideas? We have 2 answers already because I think those are the only 2 that know.
No, like I said, I'm still going to stick with the suggestion.
What is it?
So, I don't know. I was thinking is one of the courses I have not played in Gauteng. It definitely doesn't look like Nigel, so I'm going to go with River Club.
Okay. Frikkie?
Yeah, look, I'll also go, because if I'm wrong, then it's Hansi's also wrong. So I'll go River Club.
River Club. Okay. Josh, any idea?
I don't have a clue, but I see the Braamfontein Spruit over there, so I don't know of any courses in town, but don't have a guess.
Well, I can tell you that Hansi is correct. It is a River Club. And by default, Frikkie is correct. River Club.
Yes.
Ricky Pereira says River Club because he's played there. Well done, Ricky. And then Jonathan says, I would say it's River Club also. We were lucky enough to play there in 2023. Yes, imagine getting that for a major. Come on, Hansi, do your job.
Oh,
nice. Yeah, that would be lekker.
That would be unbelievable. I promise you, everybody will be trying to qualify for that, for sure. Right, we move on to Blue Valley. Sunday 2 is back for their edition in August. This is what the standings look like. Frana is now tied with Jacobus on 209 points. Frana is desperate to keep this lead going into into round 9. So a good round from Frana is needed. Henry Sim is on 207. Riyadh is on 206. Vickers Lee is on 203. Granville 201. Kunrad 199. Frikkie, you were there. You went down, but you just need a hell of an exceptional, and maybe you can get into the top 5.
Yeah, look, Mazo, if that happens, it would be one of those best comebacks ever of my life. But at this stage, the golf is not there. So, but yeah, always stay positive. If you can play golf, then there's always an opportunity. So, yeah, let's see how it goes.
Cool. Let's talk about Blue Valley. We've played there many times. We've even had a 66 from Rajan. I think that was last year. Was it last year? I'm sure it was last year.
Yeah.
66.
It was last year, which was the 67. Yeah.
And he was like, everybody was like, how the hell did this happen? But he's a good player. I don't think anybody will be shooting that low. But let's break it down. Blue Valley is state course. If you decide to walk, good luck. If you need a cart, call now, but I know they have lots of carts. It's wide, in my opinion. The fairways are wide. So if you just have a good day off the tee, you could be there.
Yeah, look, Mazo, it's not always very wide. I mean, if you look at the first and the 10th, for instance, that's quite narrow, left out of bounds, both sides, left and right out of bounds, and obviously that water. And then the approach shot also is tough. When you go to the stroke 1, I mean, that's quite narrow in the end. I think with the winter fairways as well, it might run more than what you think it would, and you might find yourself into trouble. So I do think it's tricky. There's a couple of holes that's obviously a bit wide, which should be fine. I think the greens are also normally faster than what we are used to, so that's one of the protection sides. And yeah, so it's not one of the easiest courses. I hope that Dani will shoot a 66 and then give us the win for the match play. So I'll be putting my money on Donny for this Sunday.
You mentioned 3 holes, 1 in 10, and the stroke 1, 11. But then if we go back, 4 is wide, par 5. 5 is wide. 6 is wide. 7 is wide. 8 is a par 3. 9 is kind of tight, but not missable.
Yeah.
12, 13 is wide, 14 is wide, 15 is par 3, 16 is wide, 17 is wide, and 18 is wide. So you have chance. I say Nux.
Okay.
I say Nux.
We'll have to. Oh, but you're not playing. Are you playing there?
I'm playing.
Are you playing there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll chat next week, eh? We'll see
We'll
how
chat.
many fairways you've missed.
Okay. Yes, you have to hit a big draw or slice to miss those fairways. These are the par 3s.
No.
Well, the closest to in 2 will be the first for the concepts voucher. That is short, and all depending where they decide to put that pin, because they've been nasty in the past, and either on the 1st or 10th put that pin in the middle there, which is impossible to get to. So good luck if you're starting on the 1st to try and get it closest in 2. The par 3 8th is a Strixon sponsored close to the pin, and the par 3 15th will be the Marla Tours closest to the pin. And don't forget, Marla Tours, if you get a hole in one, you get a stay at Fancourt, 3-night stay. If you want to enter this competition, don't forget, on the booking platform, there's a little tick when you check out that says enter par 3 tournaments. Don't forget.
That's it.
I thought you were going to say something.
That's it.
You went like this.
No. Tick on the 50 rand. Vat jou geldjie weg. Dankie man.
Bye, donkey. Let's have a look at what the field looks like for Blue Valley. We're starting at 11:18. I do, can you believe, have a code that they sent me. So that will also be on the tournament pack. I'll actually put it on the description so that you know what the code is. So please don't phone and say, I don't have a code, because it will be there. Jason Ivans, Eden Ivans, Jaco Swanepoel, and Martin Tata will take everybody away. And then Frikkie, there's your game. Third off, 11:34. Frikkie, Dani, Ryan, and Leon. It's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, look, Ryan is on form at this point. So, I mean, he's had a couple of top 10 finishes in his last few games. And I think Dani also has some good form. So it's between me and Leon really that will make the difference in a team. So if one of us just feature a little bit, it could be a one-sided game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a great game.
It's a couple of singles games there. Gary and Andre are playing each other, and Granville and Vadden are playing each other. So that will whittle down the singles part of the knockouts. Kunrad, Kunsinia, and nice to see Melissa playing again. Corvus will join them. And yeah, if you see your name, we've got Jean-Louis Braff, who's new. He will be joining Rudy and Vickers and Frikkie. And then there's 3 spots left, everybody. Only 3 spots left. So if you want to join Shandon on the first tee, please do. 10th tee, we've got another singles match. This is going to be a cracker. Barry Fent against Gerard de Brito. I'm really interested to see how that comes out. Another team game. We've got Anthony Meredith with his partner Neil Hall taking on Frana and Grant, and Brian Owen and Mark taking on Sudesh and Donna Paramal, the champions of 2025. So once the handicaps are in, everybody, and tomorrow we'll send out the player pack, and don't forget there's 3 spots left. So if you want to book them, book them. After that, there's no space left because the 4 balls have been given back to Blue Valley.
Lekker. Looking forward.
Lekker. Okay, 45 minutes has gone. Let's see if anybody else has said something. Leon says, look out for KGB on Sunday. What does KGB stand for again? Klein Gat Bliksem or something? Kort Gat
Bliksem.
Daze. Gary says, we can't have 2 Granvilles in group. 1 is enough. Did I?
Yeah, there's a couple of duplications. So
is there?
We'll see, yeah, Vickers and Frikkie.
Okay.
Yeah, Frikkie and Vickers.
Somebody says, look out for Josh at Blue Valley. Josh, you're not playing Blue Valley, are you? I met Josh. Oh, I met Josh. I met Josh. Okay.
I think that was also my first game with Josh.
Predictions? I say -5.
Yes, like it. Okay, cool. So Dani will probably go -5. Happy with that. -5, Dani.
Hansi, what do you say?
I'm just thinking one less, -4.
Josh, if you were playing, what would you
Yeah, I was
shoot?
also thinking -4.
-4. Cool. Everybody, that is the show for this Wednesday edition. Oh, wait, there's more comments coming through. Vicar says, did the tea times change again? Yeah, probably. Always changing. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Requests, teams, everybody wants to change things. So it just is what it is. Rudolph says -2. Martin says -4. Gary says -3. So we're thereabouts. We'll see who is correct at the end of the day. And the last thing is we've added the rest of the tournaments for the season to the booking platform. So if you want to book so long, go for it. Are they open? I don't know if they're open. They were there. Let me just check quickly if they've been opened. And the answer is yes. No, closed. So they'll open tomorrow. But as you can see, they are there. Everybody, thanks for watching. Appreciate it once again for joining us and taking out your time on a Wednesday. Much appreciated. Thank you, Frikkie. Thank you, Hansi. And thank you, Josh.
Thank you, everyone. Looking forward to this. And
Thank you,
next week's show is what show? Next week, the 2nd?
No,
there's one more week.
No, that's next 2 weeks.
How premature, don't worry. Forget
Yes,
about it.
that's
It's all right.
Very premature. And there's no show next week. I'm in the Wild Coast, and it's going to be tough. So we'll be back for the classic show. Yay!
That's the one.
By and way. Okay. Don't forget that the player of the season will become a restriction player and win a set of clubs in a bag.